Hello, YouTube fans. How are you today? Well, we got a bit of a small update for you about how to make a flickering light circuit for Halloween for next year, not for this year. By the way, I am still working on it, if you guys can see. Everything is still on my desk in pieces. Haven't put it together yet. I still gotta get the parts and everything else I need to get for this unit. Now, the biggest problem I have is I'm running out of space in this smaller metal electrical outdoor rated box. Not everything is fitting inside of it. Like all my wires, the neutral, the hot, and the ground as well. But it has to be outdoor rated. It has to be up to code. It has to be metal. Cannot be plastic at all. You want something that's going to last and it's going to be durable versus the plastic junction boxes you can find these days down at your local hardware store like Home Depot or Lowe's. I would choose metal for this project. Be a whole lot safer. And plus, it would be a lot better and it would be a lot water proof and water resistant as well. But, problem I'm having, it's not going the way I want it. I've seen so many people make these little flicker circuits for indoor, but what about outdoor if you want to make your graveyard have a flicker light circuit or a different way to control your lights to flicker? Now, you can put both lights or one single light if you choose. That's up to you. But I'm going to talk to you with all the parts I have laying on my desk. I'm not putting this together. I'm just talking about it and how everything is going to work. If you can see, nothing is plugged in right now because I do have everything unplugged. This is just a flat extension cord from a power computer supply I used. It's okay. I don't much mind it. It's not the correct one for this job, but I've been testing it and it works just fine. Yeah, make sure you use everything outdoor rated, metal electrical box, and outdoor extension cord as well for this project themselves. Now, you're going to need a couple parts. What you see here. You're going to need a outdoor metal box like this one. You're going to need a fluorescent starter. This is a FS2 22-watt starter. I just salvaged this out of one of my old starters. It finally died. Fluorescent, the ballast went bad, and there was no way to replace the ballast, and I just turned around and took everything out of it and scrapped it for metal and just salvaged the starter and the socket itself. The socket, this is the socket you're going to need. This is one of the sockets I took out of those. And you guys want to see what it does, I will show you why you need one of these starter sockets. For you don't have to use any type of solder or anything like that. All you do is you twist this guy in here. She will find a way into those little pins. If she does, she can be a little tricky, but all you do is you twist it and it locks right into place. This is what is the main key and the heart of the light circuit, the flickering circuit itself. It's going to be nice as well. Now, of course, make sure you do insulate this from your metal box or from anything. Do use some double stick foam tape to stick the socket to the back. You don't want any shorts or anything popping or exploding when you actually make this project yourself. This is very dangerous. Do this at your own risks. If you are not an electrician, do not do this yourself. I'm just doing this for fun and education as well for me to learn on how to make different ideas for different things. Now, what you're going to need is you might need an outlet like this. Just a 3-prong outlet. You guys can see. Here you have the ground on the top of the hot, and also the neutral as well. I'm not going to be able to use this because this is actual indoor only. This is not rated for outdoor use. But if you do put it in a metal junction box, outdoor rated, it will be considered outdoor rated itself. But everything here does work. I've been having a lot of fun with it, making sure I'm not touching any type of bill metal on anything of the alligator clips, because the alligator clips do not have insulation on it. And we're going to take the startle out of its hurdle. We're going to put it there. That's where we're going to attach everything. Please make sure it's not plugged in before you start doing this type of experiment. So now we do got an outlet already wired up over here. This is just a plain old reciprocal outlet. It does have the new ground, neutral, and hot. And the hot is my live side. It's not connected to anything. It's just connected to the alligator clip. Do not touch that part. Do not touch this part or any of these parts. And for my safety, I have a 20 amp fuse. I am not using my GFCI outlet like I normally do for testing all this stuff out. But let's get on to cost-wise of making this project possible. Now, do you want to spend less or more on this project? I would recommend do the research, look it up on Google, and see how much it's going to cost. Now, to buy everything single instead of actual in a kit, you can get the metal junction box, the outlets, and the cover plate itself. But that was one of the ideals. You guys see that? That's going to cost me $25.73 to build this project. You need one of these, one of those, metal junction box. Make sure it's black instead of gray. You want to make sure it blends in. Extension cord, outdoor rated, not indoor rated, and a single socket like that. And there you go. And you have a perfect idea of how to make one of these. But this is just a demonstration. I'm not putting this together. It takes way too much time and way too much effort for me to make one of these little circuits. Now what we're going to do is we're going to plug everything in. I'm going to use my alligator clips. Make sure once you plug it in, don't touch it. Make sure you don't get short in your circuit itself. And we're just going to use a 70C bulb here. That's the green bulb that's been experimenting. This is what I love doing. Love experimenting with all my different ideas. And this can be quite dangerous again. But if you want, you can put a 2 gain box together or get one of those big ones for you can add the outlet or switch for you can turn everything on and off. But again, up to code, waterproof, everything. Metal, outdoor use stuff. None of that indoor stuff, guys. Trust me, it will not work. If you want to use indoor stuff, that's up to you. You can use plastic, no plastic for this type of project I am making. But let's go ahead and plug this beast in and see what she does. And let me make sure we do not blow anything up or make a big bang or a fire hazard itself. We'll just plug this into one of my capacitors here. Make sure you have a good power strip. And make sure it's all the way plugged in. And make sure the switch on the bulb is turned off. Now what's this? It will take a while for it to start. because it does take a while. That's what it normally does. Ah! Flickering light circuit. So simple, so easy to make, but do it the right way. Don't use just any type of materials. You gotta make sure you use the right stuff itself. But this was just me testing it. I am not gonna build this on camera. I do apologize. I'm sorry, because it does take so much time to figure this all out. Alright, if you guys are brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. Bye, guys. Well, please see you in the next vlog if I decide to finish this project itself.